Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Brooke and I'm a Canadian mom of 5 living with my husband and children on a remote farm in central Canada. I created this channel to document our family's journey to financial freedom, getting out of debt, getting ahead on all things financial, shifting from survival mode to thriving. We're about 4 months in to our budgeting and cash stuffing journey here, and so far it has made a world of difference in our finances. So if you would like to follow along and watch us progress, welcome and enjoy. Okay, so this week I've got so much going on. I've been so busy. My daughter's birthday is tomorrow, and we've had company, and we're on well water, and our well pump broke, and so we were without water for 3 days. It's just been a crazy, hectic week. It just actually almost feels like a little bit of a break to sit down and do my cash stuffing for the week. So let's see how much we're working with this week. We've got 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 470, 490, 510, 530, 550, 570, 590, 610, 630, 650, 670, 680, 685, 690, 695, 700, 510, 15. $715. So I'm going to set this in the tray and then we'll get stuffing. All right, to start with, we are going to take a look at my wallet envelopes and see what we've got left from last week. So these envelopes do not go in my binders, they stay in my wallet. And these are for the weekly spending, and money is just always rotating through here. So groceries, I've got nothing left. Gas. Oh, I do have more than I expected left. Wow. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 left in gas. I will leave that 10 in there, and I will put these ones aside. So if you're new here, we do live in fairly close proximity to the Canada-US border, and so I often will convert my gas money to US and go across to the United States for my gas because it is way cheaper on the other side of the border. And being remote, our options for gas are limited, and so having the ability to go across and get something a little bit cheaper is really a lifesaver. So that is what we do. So that's going to go in there for the moment. Dog food. Oh, I thought that was empty, but I have 20 left in there. I am going to leave that in there. We'll carry that forward. And our feed store has nothing left. Okay. Ooh, I've got these all every which way. Okay, so this week, groceries is going to get $300. And that will go right into the wallet. Then gas will get $60. Dog food is going to get $100. So there's now 120 in there. So being on a farm, we do have working dogs. We have a great big livestock guardian. She weighs about 120 pounds and she's always on the move, patrolling the pastures to keep wolves, bears, and coyotes away from the livestock. And she really does eat. So our dog food envelope is always being stuffed and always being spent. And then the feed store is going to get $40 this week. I did do a stock up this last week, so I shouldn't need too much at the feed store, but it's always good to have something available. Okay, that takes care of the wallet. Now, let's get into the envelopes. The binders. Our emergency fund is going to get 20 this week. So we have 100 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 85. $185 in our emergency fund. The grocery buffer is not going to get anything. And the kids spending money, the kids aren't going to get any spending money this week. And that's because I'm dumping a bunch of money into lessons and sports because my kids are performing for an adjudicator. They play violin, viola, cello, piano. They're performing for an adjudicator, so I am paying rehearsal fees and paying their accompanist and paying the adjudication fees. So I'm going to put 40 in there. And when this is all over with, I'll go back to giving them some weekly spending money. But now we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140. And most of that will be gone within the week as I pay more of those fees. And then I'm going to skip a bunch here. And we're going to get to the washing machine. Our washing machine is on its last legs. It keeps holding on, but it needs replacing, and I got to get very serious about this envelope. I feel like a broken record saying that because I say that every week. But, oh man, yeah, ongoing headache. So 15 for this one today. So now we have 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. $50 is a long way off of what we need, but it's better than nothing. Okay, so that's it for kids and household this week. Next, we're going to get into the farm and vehicles binder. Do I have anything for vehicle maintenance? Not this week. So this week in hay equipment, I am putting $40. So we have 100, 200 in the high interest savings account, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 105. 105. So actually, I will be taking 100 out of here to add to the high interest savings account. Every time I hit another $100, I move that money over so that it will earn interest in the savings account because it doesn't earn anything in my binder. So I will get in there sometime this week and take $100 to the bank when I go to town. Okay, then I'm going to flip back here to property taxes, and that's going to get 20 today. So now we have 40 in there, which will not seem like much to most people, but that is halfway to paying the first installment on our property taxes for the year. We are in an unorganized township. We don't have any municipal government, and we are remote, so our taxes are very low, like less than $1,000 for the year, less than 800 for the year even. So in April we'll have to pay the first installment, and we're well on our way. Okay, next, that's it for that binder. Next, we're going to get into holidays and extras. Okay, this envelope will be emptied tomorrow. It's my daughter's birthday, and I'm going to go pick up some things to make her birthday dinner request. So let's see, where am I going now? Oh, Easter. Easter's coming. I got to get a little bit more serious about this one. So Easter's going to get 5 today. And we don't really do much for Easter, but with 5 kids and chocolate and Easter baskets for each of them, I do need a bit more than what I've got here. So right now I've got 20, 30, 35, and 40. And I do have a few weeks left to put a bit more in there. So, okay, and then I'm going to put some in Christmas. Christmas is going to get 10. So now we have 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, which is, again, not much, not as much as I had hoped to have by this point, but once we're done with all the music adjudication stuff, I can start putting more into there. And then after that, I'm going to flip to trips, and this one needs to get 40 today because my youngest sister is due to have her first baby around the end of May or beginning of June, and I will be flying out to the West Coast to be with her for the arrival of her baby. And so that is an upcoming thing that's kind of looming and is going to take a bit more than what I've got here. So $40 here today. That makes 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 125. So I know my flight will be 185, and I have to have that paid by April 10th. So that, I think that's doable. I'll get there by April 10th. And then once I've got the flight paid for from April through May, I'll continue stuffing this envelope to cover food and whatever else comes up along the way. Then I'm going to put 20 in for my husband's workshop. So now we've got 20, 40, and 60 for my husband's workshop. And last but not least, I'm going to put the first $5 into our retirement envelope, which I don't think I've ever even opened. I hope this opens. Uh-oh. I'm going to have to do some doctoring on this one. Okay, so that $5 will go in there after I fix this edge to get this to open. And that's the first bit of money in our retirement envelope. And truth be told, I don't know if we will ever truly retire because we're farmers, and I don't think we can actually ever give up farming. Anyway, so that's that. I don't have any rollover to put in my savings challenges today, but if you are interested in my $5, $10, or $20 savings challenge, These come in a little bundle of 3 for free in my Ko-fi, which I will link down below. And then to wrap everything up, I'm going to put these ones into my $1 envelope. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. So this is just, these are ones that I've just saved, you know, anytime I have any money left after going across to the US for gas. And I don't really have a real plan for these yet. I'm kind of playing with the idea of when I hit $50, converting it back to Canadian and adding it to the Hay Fund. Not sure yet. That's just the current running idea. We shall see. And that is that for our cash stuffing this week. We've got the essentials covered and then a few other categories. I hope to get to a point sometime this year where I'm just putting a lot more money into my sinking funds. Slowly but surely, I am getting there. Slowly but surely, I'm getting ahead. And I so appreciate all your comments and support as I go along this financial journey. It's not always easy. And, you know, sometimes when there's just not much to work with, I feel so discouraged, but I keep going and it is paying off. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you next time. Bye.